Hi, I'm Angela Ambrosia, and welcome to Creating a New Love in Your Body. And today we're looking at starting a new relationship. So, my passion as a love and relationship coach has been learning how to love by loving my body first. And in the process of going into the body, actually discovering what love was for me at a very physical level. So, for some of us, that can be a very intimate place, it can be a very sensual place, it can be a very sexual place. It doesn't just have to be one thing. Going into the body is a perfect place to actually come closer to yourself. If you think about the four levels of being, which are the physical, the emotional, almost forgot that one, the mental, and the spiritual levels of being, the way it works is that you get more and more dense or heavier energies when you come into the physical. So, true intimacy and relationship at some point is where we meet ourselves at that physical place where we love our bodies, and we don't love our bodies in spite of everything. We love our bodies from a creative place, from a place where we feel somewhat empowered or alive, excited, curious, fascinated, somehow the blood rushing through our bones or our cells. So, in the body, there are many ways to experience love. And today, when we're talking about starting a new relationship, we're looking at this new body, that this new love that you want to be in the body, and in some ways the new body that's required in order to have that love. So if you've been burnt out from past relationships where you had a bad experience, you maybe had a long-term relationship and it ended, you maybe had a short-term relationship and you thought that that was the one and it wasn't. You may have had intimacy that wasn't that great. You may have had intense intimacy and then lost that person or lost the connection to them. So when we come to love, the tendency, because of the emotional brain, which I like to forget sometimes, is that because you've had a bad experience, your body, when it's wired very quickly and very closely to that emotional brain throughout your whole nervous system, when you have bad emotional experiences or love experiences, the body will remember those bad experiences and tend to associate stepping into a new romance or stepping into a new relationship as potentially dangerous, because that's what the emotional brain told you, and it's there to remember when things don't feel good. So, the best thing about loving your body is discovering that if you're stepping into a new relationship with your body, that's your first relationship. It's not the other person that's triggering the emotions, it's your body that's triggering the emotions, because that person is giving you a new chance to experience love, or you're getting excited again, or you're getting turned on again, or you're thinking about romance, or you're wanting that relationship. So we really want to look at our body and create a loving, safe, fun, perhaps joyful, experimental, explorative relationship that says, hey, body, I hear you doing this and I feel you doing that, and I want to know more. You don't need to analyze, you don't need to uh, revive the past or revive anything that's going on in you. You simply need to explore more. And if you think about romance and love, that's what we do when we start a new relationship. We want to present our best self, we want to look good, and we want to know more about the person, or we want them to know more about us. So the same thing if you're discovering a new love in your body. You want to explore, you want to present your best self, you want to release any old bad stories about the past, or that you had a bad experience, or that you might not feel great about this potential new experience, and you want to explore what could be, what could potentially come into play. Play being a nice word for us to explore in relationship to our body. So play is a really big piece with our body. If you think about the emotional brain, it has a part that likes to feel good and a part that remembers what doesn't feel good. So as much as you have a part of your brain that's remembering things that don't feel good from the emotional brain, there's also that pleasure-seeking part of the emotional brain. It wants satiation. It wants intimacy. It wants connection, it wants pleasure, it wants love and to love. So when I'm saying to love, it's actually a verb or an active process. When we want to love, we want to either give intimacy, we want to share, we want to actually experience affecting others. And in your body, because you're developing also a relationship to your body, you want to actually see that you're getting satisfaction with your body. You're giving your body a sense of pleasure or experiencing of itself. So in this series on creating a new love in your body, we're really asking in this video today, what is it that we can just see and explore more and actually invite that you're stepping into a whole new relationship. So think about when you want to really please someone, or when you're dating someone and you want to actually interest them in you or find if they're interested in you. You really want to bring your best self, and that means sometimes saying that those judgments you had about the past, you're going to temporarily suspend them or let them go altogether. So in creating a new love in your body, it really is about saying, what does it take to create a new space where I'm not holding on to the past or dragging things, old fears or worries into a space where I want to create this new relationship. So I don't mean that you have to do this all the time, but in the meditation and connection exercise we're going to do, we're really asking and setting up for the new year what it is that your body would love to experience. So you may have, if you've been doing work on yourself, you may have done a lot of work on your mind, on calming your mind, on listening to your emotions and feeling your emotions. But the physical body in a lot of meditation practice or teaching is often somewhat kind of left behind and seen as a vehicle to transport your emotions and your thoughts. Now, the emotional brain is actually planted within the whole physical body. So anytime you're going into the emotions, you're starting to engage into the physical body, and your mind is also interpreting all the time what's coming from your physical body. So your physical body is actually an important vehicle for the soul. And the soul communicates to you through emotions and thoughts, but they tend to get a lot of judgments and fears muddled up in the emotions and for thoughts that interfere with getting access to the soul. So we often don't actually enjoy that this beautiful physical body with all its imperfection has been given to us so the soul can grow. And when we're developing a new relationship with your body, a big piece is to step into, why did I choose this body? Not from an intellectual place, but from a meditative, soulful, heartful connection that looks at this body in a whole different light. That's what the soul is for, to give you a different light of looking at yourself versus your emotions and your thoughts. So the thoughts come from the mental body, and they're processed and they're collected from your culture and your society. The soul is beyond society. So we really want that spiritual part of ourselves to really come in and start to engage and watch and breathe with you. So the fastest way, if you do any work, is to breathe and just ask for that connection to that soulful place or that spiritual part of yourself, the part of yourself that is beyond your thoughts and your emotions. And some people might call this the higher self. Some of you might have a divine or a spiritual being that you feel connected to take you there. So I'm simply asking you today, when we do the meditation, to really look at, when you're creating that relationship to your body, what your body naturally asks to connect to when you're looking at that higher self, that true self, that inner self, that spiritual self that goes beyond the limits of your thoughts, emotions, and your body. So let's begin by just feeling a little bit about this new relationship before we go into meditation. I'm actually going to do a little vision exercise, which can be done at any time that you wish to connect to your body and ask what is actually a priority for your body, or what might be coming up for your body that doesn't seem to be addressed in the moment. That's why it's giving you some signals. So before we close the eyes, you can just relax your body and your hands and bring the awareness to the breath. And then imagine, if you prefer to close your eyes, you can. Imagine what it is that you would like to experience with your body in the upcoming year. So perhaps you do need to close the eyes so you can visualize, you can see how your body may wish to play, or you may just ask directly to your body, what is it that your body, would like to experience in 2016 or the upcoming year? And then take a moment to write down anything that has come to you, top of the head or whatever comes to you in that first asking. Usually the first thing that comes to us is our intuition. So that's a very fast way to check in and discuss with your body what it actually wants to experience. Too often we think with our minds without consulting to our body what it actually is desiring. And sometimes we step into the body without any awareness about what it's doing or actually where it's going as well. So here we're just doing a quick exercise that you can do while you're walking down the street, exercising anywhere, doing other activities as well. Just take a quick moment to check in and see what it wants. And then in the meditation exercise, we're going to go one step further and then also just plant any of those intentions for your body in the heart chakra. So begin by, again, closing your eyes and becoming aware of your breath. And as you take some deep breaths, begin to feel how your body is actually asking you to breathe. So maybe you need to take some more air into the top of your body, your lungs, even your face, your throat area. Or perhaps you need some more oxygen deeper. Ask your body, where would it like to take your breath now? And when you wish to drop your energy or relax further down into the body, you can drop your breath down into the pit of the stomach or the lower belly. But just notice, because sometimes you may feel like the heart area or the collarbones may need some more expansion with your breath. And you may need to feel more of that heart area opening with the breath. And this time we're just going to take the breath all the way from the top of the body down into the feet. So you can see how your breath also can scan and anchor throughout your body. Just to do like a light breathe through your body, using your imagination to move the energy in the breath. Breathing into the top and all the way down the body into the feet. And so today, as we breathe now into the heart, we're going to ask, what is it that my body desires to experience now? So breathe into your heart. Ask, what does my body desire to experience now? And as you breathe, you can visualize and imagine anything that your body may desire to experience. So it may simply desire to have more of that energy coming into the body, a higher connection to your higher self. So if your body at this point wishes to let go of anything, then just ask, is there anything that you would like to let go of now? Could be a feeling in the body, a sense of tiredness, or not being able to do what you want. It could be an old judgment. It could be a sense of not really knowing what to do with yourself. So with any of those old feelings now, you can visualize the golden energy in the heart and feel any of those feelings now literally being absorbed by the golden energy in that heart center. It's almost like the golden energy expands from the center of the chest and reaching out throughout all of your chest and shoulder areas, the back of the chest radiating out. And if there's anything that you need to let go, you can also surround it in a beautiful pink bubble of light and just visualize that feeling or thought or behavior or experience surrounded by a pink bubble and just drifting away. And now take the time to truly honor your physical body. So maybe you haven't done that before, or you don't quite know how that feels. So you can ask your body, how can you honor it? Ask your body, how can you honor it? And for whatever feelings that you have now, just visualize again the golden light in the center of the chest. And feel that sense of gratitude or honor for your body now, radiating from that point of light out into your physical body and your energy body, the aura or bubble of energy around your physical body. And finally, once again, consider and ask your body what it would love to experience in 2016, in the upcoming year. Ask your body, what is that new energy it would love to experience in 2016, the upcoming year? whatever your body presents to you. It could be a feeling, a word, or an experience, or even a different country. Simply feel that energy in the heart center and ask to anchor that energy in your heart center so you can begin to experience that new relationship with your body. Ask to anchor that experience in the heart center, and then consider what daily activities may you do now to start and honor this new relationship with your body for the upcoming year. What daily activities can you start to do to honor and build that new relationship with your body? The simpler the steps, the better. It could be just smiling at yourself in the mirror, or reminding yourself of how you want to feel by experiencing an activity that gives you a real feeling of joy in the body. So breathe into the center of the chest and feel the energy of that relationship with the body. And know that for the next 3 cycles, we'll continue to build that relationship with your body and that new body, the love that you wish to anchor in your body for the upcoming year. Give thanks to your body for all that it has come to do and experience. Breathe into the center of your chest, and then take the breath all the way to the top of the body and again down the feet, anchoring your energy. So this next cycle of videos will be building that relationship, and know that anytime you step into a new relationship, whether it's with another person or with the way that you relate to yourself, you are leaving and choosing to leave a part behind so you can create a new space, a new relationship, a new space for that relationship. Thank you for joining. I'm Angela Ambrosia. Have a blessed week, and I will enjoy your body soon.